Hello friends, today is Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, about 12:30 Pacific time. It's my birthday. Before I get rolling with today's video, which I'm titling Mea Culpa, please like, share, reshare, comment, get engaged. If you wish me a happy birthday, do it for my happy birthday wish. Just get in there, get going. Now yesterday, if you watched that video, which none of you apparently have yet, I talked about numbers. I talked about supposedly 75 million people voted correctly in the last election, and 77 million were deluded and voted incorrectly, while 20 million just sat out, did not express their voice. And with this video, as I said, I'm titling Mea Culpa, I want to talk to the 77 million supposed voters for this atrocity that I have to believe about 25% of, or roughly 20 million people, have now decided that, yeah, this is not what we expected, this is not what we voted for, we were deliberately lied to. And also speaking to people who know those people, to encourage them. One of the hardest things any of us can do in our life is to go up against our own ego when we were so sure of something, and then reality hits us in the face and says, nope. It's hard. It's hard to say, I was wrong. I completely effed that up. That's hard. But if you've done that and you've come through that, then you know that you grow from it, right? You become better. So I'm asking everyone out there who is now in that place to dig within yourself and realize that government derives its authority and power from the consent of the governed. And the question I want you to ask is, do you consent to this? Because if the answer is no, then you have a responsibility to start speaking your voice and say, I do not consent. Join the chorus of Americans around the country who are standing up and doing the simplest thing that they can, which is to speak their voice. It's very hard right now to watch what is going on and not be shocked, not be rendered exasperated, unable to speak. And that is part of the game plan. You cannot let it succeed. You have to stand up now and speak your voice. And in doing so, give your mea culpa to say, yeah, I was deluded, I was lied to, I was wrong. Because this is now very clearly wrong. The government of, by, and for the people has been usurped. It is not a government, it is now a regime. And we all need to speak out against that. Again, for those who sent messages to me for happy birthday, my wish is that you will reshare my videos. My wish is that you will come to yourself and say, hey, yeah, I've got to stand up and speak my voice. It really is that serious, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. It's just no longer acceptable that we can remain silent. Currently, it's estimated that ICE has abducted over 100,000 people. 100,000 people without any legal justification, no warrant, no judge order, being arrested by masked men with no identity. This cannot stand. And if you consider that those 100,000 people maybe have 4 people in their lives that they touch, then it's 500,000 people who have direct experience of this madness. And what's happening to those people when they're disappeared? We have no idea. Some are being sent out of the United States to a prison camp in El Salvador. How many people have already died because of this regime's madness? That death count is going to grow. We need to speak up. Speak your voice, make your video. I've got some other ideas I'm going to be speaking about later, again touching on numbers and mea culpa. But for the moment, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my walk and then get to baking the best chocolate cheesecake on earth for my birthday. Thank you for all the wishes, friends. Go carefully. Spirit be with you.